A fifth grader once went back to his father with his report card in which he'd ranked 59th in the class. His father asked him as to how many students there were in the class, and he said 60. And he'd of course expected to be reprimanded and scolded, all of that. But his father said something very interesting. He said, okay, that's not bad. So now that you're 59th, it's pretty easy for you to progress and get better, because the person who comes up at the top, ranked 1 or maybe 2, they're always under pressure to maintain that. But someone who's at 59 only has one way to go, which is upward. That's such an amazing way to handle a situation where most people would be very mad and sad about what has happened. And here's where the father taught the child that failure is not about the person. The person is not the failure. It's just an event that you learn from and move on with. There are a lot of things to learn here. First up, there are a lot of us who treat failure as a problem, in which case we teach our children and the youngsters in our society that failure is a problem, and that scares the living ghost out of them, and they end up not trying at all. And then there are some of us who do teach our kids that failure is fine, it is okay to fail. Here's what we don't often do though. We do not tell them what to do once they've failed, because that's more important than actually letting them fail. Because just letting them fail is like saying it's okay for your boat to overturn and for you to fall into the water. What do you do next? That's the big one. And this story, which I have taken from the amazing Mr. Anupam Kher, sir, I love you, you're amazing, is such a beautiful way telling us how a father teaches their child to look at failure objectively and learn from it, grow from there. And I have also taken inspiration from another story from Pramodji from Bhopal. Sir, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your stories. And I've of course taken some liberty, creative freedom to weave these stories into one here. Thank you all for listening, and I hope this made some sense, and this can help us deal with failures at our end and work with our youngsters and get them to work with their failures and towards successes hand in hand. Thank you so much for listening in. I will see you in the next one.